You know what time it is. Yes, it is time for the LockMarie Talk Show with your girl. Yes, give me my love. It's your girl, Coach LockMarie. Guess what, you guys? Yes, you already know. It's Friday! What y'all know about that? Yeah. And when I tell you guys, it is beautiful, like beautiful out there today. I mean, I'm sitting over there just now. I was in the living room about to do some work on my computer, and I just happened to look up at the clock. I'm like, it's 6 p.m. What? Where did the day go? I was like, oh well. I was like, wait, I haven't did my podcast. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So I put that work on hold because I wanted to come in here and do my podcast. Yay! I'm in a good mood. Oh, you guys, I got some more. Okay, have I talked to y'all since Mother's Day? Yeah, I think I did. But anyway, for Mother's Day, hubby, he know I love flowers. I am like a flower fanatic. I guess I don't know. I like beauty. I like nature. And flowers are a part of nature, right? God's creation. So he brought me, like every week or every 2 weeks, he usually comes and, brings me some really nice, I have a particular type of flower I love. So he used to bring me other ones. And I really didn't have a favorite at that time. And so, I was appreciative. They were all beautiful. But when he brought me this one type, and I was like, oh, and I just fell in love. So ever since then, that's what he brings me. So he had brought me, he brings them here and now, whatever he, gets the urge, whatever. And so for Mother's Day, you guys, he just, man, when I tell you he came in the house like a florist, I was like, what in the world? At least 6 bundles of stuff, just different kinds, varieties. I was like, wow. So I had them all nicely put up in the kitchen and around the house. Even got sunflowers, you guys. Like, I just wish I knew how to tend to them better. Because I was going to plant them in the backyard, but maybe the next batch. You know how that goes. But, so this was Mother's Day and this was Sunday. So here we are Friday, and I'm sitting here a couple of hours ago. And I'm on a computer typing some stuff. And I heard the keys. And so in my mind, I'm like, oh, because I know ain't nobody walking up my walkway with no keys but the man at his house. I'm like, he must be coming home for lunch. So I've still got my head down. And I hear the door. So when he comes in, I look up to say hello. And he has another batch of flowers, you guys. And they were so beautiful. These are like rainbowish color, like tie-dye. Like beautiful, beautiful flowers. I was like, oh, thank you, baby. So I'm like, I went in the kitchen, because I've started doing kind of like one of my grandmothers. She was a gardener, and she would always make flowers look so beautiful. So I cut them out the plastic and was putting them in my vases, and I was getting them arranged and everything. And then I was like, babe, I said, what made you buy me some more? And he, without hesitating, he said, I saw them, I thought about you, so I bought them. I was like, thank you. He's so sweet. I love my baby. But anyway, I just want to share you guys. That's my mushy story for today. Now, let's get y'all already know my everyday positive thinking book. I'm still like blown away by the last ones we read. So we're going to reread those, okay? We're going to read both of them. Say only what you mean. Okay? Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in direction of truth and love. And the next one says, the whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that will make a difference. Those are my favorite, and that is by Don Miguel Ruiz. So we're going to put that to the side. Men, it is time for your tips. Yes, we're going to finish this and get these last two done so we can finish this volume. I don't know if I'll go on to the next volume or if I'll start another book. I'll go and check and do any, mini, money, mo. But I think I've given you guys enough for a minute. 30 tips. Yeah, this will last you a minute with your woman. Hopefully you guys did good for Mother's Day. You made her smile and made her toes curl and all that good stuff. So let's go on and dive in. For men only, how to love your lady the right way. Tips to get the best side of her most of the time. Tip 29. If you want her to trust you, you must first trust her and be a woman. My bad. Be a man worth trusting. Ooh. It says, I know far too many men that have, for whatever reason, accused their women of cheating, and she has never once done so. This is a major issue in relationships. There are so many insecure men that need help. Men, if you are insecure or have been through a bad relationship or ships, and have had immature women in the past that cheated on you, you should, capital N, capital O, capital T, not engage in a new relationship until you have dealt with your issues. We're going to clap on that one. Now, this is, of course, not the reality we live in, because most men go straight out of a bad relationship into another one and bring all the baggage from the last one into the new one. The new woman then must fight all the demons and issues that the last woman left with him. Then you have those men that are just issued up themselves without the help of a woman. If you want to be trusted, you must learn to trust. Now, there's so much I could say. So much. But that is why it's so important to detox yourself out of each relationship before you jump in something new. Like, seriously, it's not healthy for anyone because the momentum is still going. It's the same situation, but just a different face, a different place. Whether you're living in the same city, a different state, whatever. You are bringing that vibe with you. You are bringing that situation with you. And women, this goes for you too. You know, we all have had our share. And hopefully we've all learned. But it is not It is not good or healthy to go from up under one woman right into the next, especially when your last one ended bad or you had drama or issues and all that. You must release all that and clear your mind, clear your vibration, clear your heart, clear your spirit before you. It's not fair to the next woman. It really isn't. Because she will be under the impression that she's whatever she's attracting from you, the first year, 6 months, 6 weeks is, peachy. So she's thinking, wow, this is what I got. But hidden under that is some momentum that's still current, that's still active, you know. And if you want it to work, because depending on the lady, depending on the tolerance level she has for drama and issues, you might not make it, and you may mess up a good thing. So get yourself together before you get into something new, as much as possible. Okay? Let's see. Sometimes men have issues from their relationships with their mom or their grandmother or their aunties, and now they are dealing with the woman in their life based on how their family members treated them. Ooh. This is a real big disadvantage to your woman, and you should not do this to her. A lot of times that's true, and it doesn't come from his ex. It comes from the lack of love or nurturing he received from his mom. And now every woman behind her got to pay for her dumbness. Every woman behind her got to pay for her lack of, whatever it is. The aunties, the grandmamas, the big mamas who were hard on him and didn't let him. And now every woman behind got to deal with it. We got to have ourselves together, ladies. Like, seriously. If you're a mom and you got a son, you are the first woman that your son dates. You are his first relationship. You set the tone for everything behind you. Give those women a fair chance. Please. Take it from a woman who's been married twice. It's not fair to the woman. Do your job and do it well. And if you can't, let them get adopted by somebody who can. Like, don't mess up people's lives because you don't have your stuff together. And I don't mean to sound harsh, but it's just a reality because it affects so many people. It does. It affects his relationships. It affects his kids if he has children. It affects everything. And it all started with you. Shame on you, lady. I have been there myself a time or two, and it is sickening to be faithful, loving, and try and support a broken, hurt, insecure man is one of the worst for any mature woman to have to deal with. It is a complete turnoff, and believe me when I say that relationship will not last long. No real mature woman wants to deal with a broken down, immature, hurt little boy in a grown man's body. And that's some real stuff right there, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that. What that? Y'all remember the lady at the with the fire? Ain't nobody got time for this. Nobody got time for that. Especially the